Did you see your Russell Wilson?
My Russell Wilson? Why the hell is it my Russell Wilson?
Because he's not mine.
When did I don't want him.
Because he's not mine.
Put his ass up for adoption. I don't want him.
Pump fakes. Pump fakes. Who the fuck are you pump faking? Fred Warner is beelining to you. What are you doing? He looked at that defense and absolutely shit his pants. I knew the game was supposed to be. They get in a tight game, they fall behind, they go into halftime trailing, they try to come back in the third, they fuck it off, and they go into the fourth quarter, and Dak puts up like 150 fucking passing yards. That's what it was supposed to be. That was the...
See, you make it tough to want us to continue the show. You really do. You go out of my way. I'm nice to you. I cheer for the Chargers. I said the Chargers were going to beat the Chiefs, and now you're going out of your way to... You know what they always say, third time's a charm. Let's get this kicked off tonight. Yo, how are we doing today, everybody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How everybody doing? We're doing good. A lot of football going on, a lot of baseball going on, a lot of life going on. Like everywhere I turn, it's horrible. Talking about fantasy. My fantasy team is, right now, I'm got a life vest on. It's horrible.
They drowning bad.
My Super Bowl pick looks horrible. And yeah, let's go ahead and just get into it, man. Let's get into it.
Let's dive right in. Welcome to episode 111, everybody. It's a depressing one. We're going to need some hard liquor, I think, in this episode, because we got some stuff going on. Jay's team's going bad. My Phillies with a tragic loss here in game 2 today, but it's okay. Still early. Keep telling myself it's okay to keep me from not fully jumping off, but the cliff and all. But no, I'm kidding. But yeah, fun all around. Episode 111, like we mentioned, crazy weekend. Wrapping up week 5 as we speak. 2 minutes left in the Raiders-Packers game. Raiders up 17-13. But yeah, we can get started off with some fun stuff. Jay, we're gonna do the old-fashioned coin flip. We have 2 sports to talk about: baseball and football. If I can get this coin and my 0 nails that I have on my fingers. But yeah, we'll talk about those 2 sports, since basketball and hockey is right around the corner, but hasn't started yet. So I'm going to go with heads is going to be the skulls, like we always do. And we're going to do tails as the buoy marker 13. All right. You ready? Call it in the air?
Yep, I'll call it in there.
All right.
Tails.
You have to be kidding me. That is impossible.
It is tails. You get to select where we'd like to get started off with today.
Well, it's about the only thing I won at all week. So, the week just started. You know what? Let's do how we set it up last week. Let's go into some baseball. Your Phillies lost. I could have told you that. You didn't want to listen to me. But let's dive into some baseball. Let's get everybody in who loves to hear about you talk about your baseball while I sit here and think about how I got to defend my NFL stuff.
All right, well, we'll dive into baseball. I'll do a quick rundown like we always do. Wild card round was fun, obviously, especially if you're a Phillies, Rangers, big time Diamondbacks fan. Very fun for you as well. And, of course, if you are a Minnesota Twins fan, very exciting. Because all you guys took care of business in 2 games, not even needing a game 3, dominating all the way, and moving on to the next round. For the rest of the league that did not get to move on with us, condolences to the Blue Jays, the Rays, the Marlins, and the Brewers. It was fun while it lasted. Better luck next year. Moving on to the NLDS and the ALDS. Twins and Astros are the first series we got. It's going to be 1-1 at the moment. Astros took game 1, and the Twins came back last night, led by their main man, former Astro himself, Carlos Correa. Excuse me real quick, I hope Daniel Carlson misses this field goal, 52 yards. Please miss it, my guy. But yeah, they led a big victory there. And, he missed it. Let's go, we missed it. Alrighty.
It sounded like he was taking a dump.
Yeah. Sorry. So it's a close fantasy game, and I need Carlson to miss. Twins took care of business in Game 2, evening up the series. The Baltimore Orioles, who were the leaders of the AL, find themselves in a 2-0 hole as they head back to Texas. A young team that everybody's been hoping for, given the fact that they've been the bottom dwellers, basement folks of the AL East for years. It's excited to see them back and hosting a playoff game at Camden Yards, but they did disappoint, winning exactly 0 games. Let me find something that looks like a 0. That looks like a 0, right? 0 games?
It looks like a 0, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my shapes are still good, right? Somewhat. Yeah. So big series win there lead for the Rangers. Switching to the NL though, this time we're gonna have the Phillies. Actually, I'll save them for last. Diamondbacks took care of business in Game 1, dominating the Dodgers 11-2 in LA, which nobody could see coming. But it's a big shock. A lot of people coming up to question: is it an advantage to get the bye? Is it not? Blah blah blah. Since baseball's different than football, obviously a topic of discussion that they're all going to cover later on, of course. But the games that I know most about, given the fact that I am from the city of Philadelphia and the state of Pennsylvania, and we're very close to Atlanta, and there's stuff I can't do more than hate the Braves. But sorry, my mic's giving me a little bit of trouble right now. But yeah, so all around, I think the first game was very good for the Phillies. Obviously, took care of business, shutting out the most potent offense, holding them to only 1 run, or no runs actually. And then, came back in Game 2, just jumped up 4-0, but can't hold the Braves down forever. Can't if you don't capitalize on all your chances. And the Braves came back and took the win on a go-ahead home run by Austin Riley in the 8th, and a great catch by Michael Harris at the wall. Wonderful job done. My takeaway real quick, being a Phillies fan, not a good sign. I did notice the Braves fans are a lot more talkative when they win, so that's a little funny. So let's hope they keep that energy if things go the way I expect them to at Citizens Bank Park. But I think that it's a all-around big turn in the series, I would say. But yeah, the Phillies fell a little short tonight with a tough, really lured Jay to sleep there. But tough loss today. Great catch at the ball by Michael Harris, of course. For me, I think the biggest difference tonight was that we just couldn't close it out, get the job done. We lost track a little bit. Oh, shut up! Where the? I can't get you to get one memorabilia until somebody plays the Phillies, right? Huh? Who'd you borrow that from? Oh, brand new. We still got the sticker on it for. Oh my god. See, you make it tough to want us to continue the show. You really do. You go out of my way. I'm nice to you. I cheer for the Chargers. I said the Chargers were going to beat the Chiefs, and now you're going out of your way to go against the Phils. Just aggravating,
You're right. I'll put it back.
No. Keep it. It's your pick. I'm kidding.
You're right. No.
It's your pick.
I will definitely put it back. I don't think
it's a clean hat. It's a clean hat.
It is, but I mean, you're going through it right now. I don't think walking around in that Phillies hat, that Braves hat is the right thing I should be doing. I'll put it back.
All right, rubbing salt in the room. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
you can keep it if you want.
I'll leave that.
You can bring it back. I'm still dressed up in garb. It's only fair. I just want to point it out there that oh my god, not one. You got 2. There's no way you went out. No way. You don't even buy Chargers gear this much.
Continue. I'm listening.
No. I quit the show. I'm done. You said it before. Quit the show.
I mean, hey, I just like the hats.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I like hats.
Well, what is your take? Of course, go ahead for it. Obviously, you're now the big Braves fan who has bought not 1 but 2 hats. And when'd you get it? Did you just go out today out of spite, or?
Nah,
If you come back with a Ronald Acuna jersey, I'm gonna hit you.
I mean, at the end of the day, to be very honest, I didn't watch any of the games. I just had faith
fucking shit.
Yeah, I just had faith that the Braves were going to win. I mean, Phillies took Game 1. Had to come out, Game 2. The young talent that Atlanta has. I just had faith they were going to win. So I thought to myself when I was on the way home, you know what? It wasn't today, but I thought to myself, let me go ahead and grab me another one. I will be honest. I've been had this one, but that other one, it's kind of new. I was like, I actually, and I brought the other one actually on accident. I forgot I had this, so I was like, I got to bring something. So yeah, but to be honest, I was I was a touch nervous. I felt like the Phillies would have had. I feel like you guys would have had us. Well, not us, because I'm not really an Atlanta fan. But you guys would have took Atlanta. I feel like if you guys would have won this one at 2-0, I mean, this wouldn't have been pretty. So all in all, Atlanta needed this one. So I'm actually very glad they got it. So now we just got to win Game 3. For the moment, and for all of the actual Atlanta fans out there in the world, I am a part of you guys. I am saying we, but this is a temporary contract. Don't get it twisted. But
you signed a 10-day contract with the Braves as a fan,
right? Yeah. I feel like if NBA players should do it, why not me? So
all right, I revised my picks.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, I just had to support my team, my newly found team, and rumor has it I'm from Atlanta, so
we're going down.
Yeah. Kind of like a home team here. So yeah. Shout out to Atlanta.
All right. Well, fair's fair. All holds war. Who are the Chargers playing next week? And then the Knights. Who they got?
Your favorite team ever, the Cowboys.
The Chargers play the Cowboys next week?
Chargers play the Cowboys on Monday Night Football.
You talk about a rock and a hard place. I'll tell you that right now.
In a rock and a hard place.
That's tough.
Rock and a hard place for who?
For me, who I got to cheer for now? I mean, I guess I'll cheer for the Chargers one more week, but then the Cowboys, I'll start cheering against the Chargers now. But that's crazy. Cowboys, Chargers, that is insane.
Oh, yeah. You got to pick.
Yeah, that's a brutal.
Pretty sure the people will be dying to hear your pick on that one.
They're definitely dying.
Right.
Yeah, they go for 2. Raiders just got a game-winning interception, by the way, and I just want an epic comeback. But yeah, Phillies, Braves. So now you're a big Braves guy, I see.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy.
What about the memorabilia?
All right, well, I can't believe you bought it before you bought any Golden Knights merchandise, but I guess if it's hating on a Philly team, that's what you do best, right?
I mean, you gotta do good. You gotta be unpredictable. You know?
Well, as far as that series goes, it swings back to Philadelphia, where I'm going to disappoint me and my team are going to disappoint Jay and the rest of Atlanta. Hopefully, they get the job done at the best home field advantage in the world. And I'll go turn around here. There. You happy? You happy? Break out my 75 jerseys.
I just want to make sure my hair.
Well, switching up to now NFL. That was a very entertaining segment for sure. We had a very good week as well, and you take us off from and I'll fiddle around.
Yeah, so as Glenn was trying to mention that, pretty good week of football. That honestly depends on who you ask. All in all, my personal opinion, it was absolutely a great week for me because my Chargers, we did 2 things. We did not lose, and nobody got injured. Thank God nobody got injured. Because, I feel like every fucking time I look, there's an injury here. My bad, wrong word. Fudging.
We've gone past the PG level. We're now in the radar.
What's that? I take that back. I bring my fucking back. Herbo messes around and almost break a finger or whatever. So, anyways,
he hurts himself going to the bathroom in the morning.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He hurt himself combing his hair, like shit. But anyways, so but like you mentioned, a very, very good week of football. Some predictables, some, teams having to essentially people not believing in them and they coming out and showing people that their record is as good as they are, as good as advertised, and absolutely pretty good games this week. But we got to start with the main header of the week, the weekend.
The Chargers had a bye this week, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said what I said.
You took them down.
That's why I said we did 2 things. We didn't lose, and we didn't get in. That's all that matters.
Standards are high in Los Angeles right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Should be San Diego, but that's for a different day.
Well, I'm gonna tell you where a place standards should be high at, which is has fallen all the way down to the ground in Dallas. Got
How
to
about
start
them
there.
Cowboys?
Yeah, the Cowboys played the 49ers Sunday Night Football, and it was a rematch of obviously the divisional round.
Final play looks like barring a penalty.
NFC game last year. Obviously, Cowboys lost to the Niners, and the Niners went on to lose to the Eagles. So this right here essentially was their third matchup, and the Cowboys are 0-2, were 0-2 against the 49ers. Many people ask the question: Is Brock Purdy really as good as advertised? When will this team here to bump in the road? They've been looking dominant all season, and if you were hoping it was last night, keep hoping because it wasn't. The 49ers steamrolled, uh, flabbergasted, bamboozled. No, wait, the Cowboys
Obliviated.
right?
Pummeled.
They constituously destroyed 42-10. Yeah, they in every angle they wanted, they got it. They already know what it was. But yes, Brock Purdy threw for 4 touchdowns. George Kittle caught 3 of those, making it his highest game ever with in touchdowns. Christian McCaffrey did not look like his all-time dominant self. However, he did not have to. I think he averaged around like 2.5 yards per carry. But obviously, he gave up that fumble in the first half. However, he did indeed run over the guy. So I didn't really, the fumble didn't really matter because the Cowboys gave it right back to him. But Glenn, I'm gonna let you take it from here. What exactly did last night's game tell you about the 49ers and the Cowboys?
Alright, well, what it told me about the Cowboys is what I knew from the start, that they're the most overrated, overhyped team in the league, and they got exposed when they weren't playing Daniel Pennies and the Giants, and they played an actual team. Before I dive into what I think fully about that game, I believe a very large and heartfelt apology is due from not only Tim Orvac, who I told is going to have to come back on the show and say it, but also Jay Sean Wilson, who should be very apologetic to the man himself, Brock Purdy, who absolutely annihilated. I know him and Nick Wright thought he was just like a game manager, and you put anybody in there, he's gonna ball. Of course, yeah, that's a real good pick, of course. But he throws 4 tutties last night, still no turnovers, and dominates that so-called unstoppable, incredible defense. Pummels them. Now, of course, you say he gets carried by Christian McCaffrey. He has all these weapons, blah, 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 blah. He plays for the 49ers. He has a great defense, everything under the sun to not give him an excuse for the game. So we put all the naysayers behind, just simply with 17-24, 250, and 4 touchdowns. Now you're going to say, well, McCaffrey could also have carried. He had 19 rushes for 51 yards. So Chris McCaffrey is still the best running back in the NFL. But in a game where he doesn't absolutely go crazy, Brock Purdy and company still going to get the job done. So we can do it now. We can do it in a written form. But me being the guy that was for and believing in Brock Purdy at the beginning of the season, I believe a quick apology is due at least.
Oh, well, and that's fine. You know what? I will do this, right? I will say I am currently in a tough spot because it's not. I didn't say Brock Purdy was garbage. However, I obviously wasn't a fan of him, and he's made out to be flat out one of the best quarterbacks this season so far. When you look at him, any metric you want to look, he's top. He's top of the list in almost any metric. I mean, tight window throws, yards per game. He 9 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's not putting those guys in a position to lose. Many people may say, "Oh, well, he's not the driving factor." He doesn't honestly have to be. And at the end of the day, he's doing everything he can for his team to win from as much control as he has. And he's overutilized. His cup is overflowing, like with good stuff that he does. He played an excellent game yesterday, and I mean, he toe to toe got Dak Prescott against Brock Purdy, and I think everyone walked out of that stadium last night, and everybody who had who functioning eyeballs who watched that game, and if you look at the stat sheet, you looked at it and you say, yeah, Brock Purdy is being taken over Dak Prescott. Now, with all that, it's not even my most credit. Kyle Shanahan and the Shanahan deserve something. I don't know what they deserve. They deserve something. A plaque, a Grammy,
An Oscar.
right? No bill,
Or really a
peace.
Super Bowl, but
Right. Like they need to change San Francisco to the San Shanahan something. Like they are what they've accomplished. They went to the Super Bowl with Jimmy G. They turn around and decide Jimmy G's not good. We just took this quarterback got us to the Super Bowl. This quarterback's not good enough. He's the reason. We're going to draft a quarterback. And not only do we want to draft any quarterback, we're going to draft the most unknown guy we possibly can at quarterback. Super duper high upside, obviously super duper low upside. Not really, hasn't really played a lot of college football like that. We're going to draft that guy. And we're going to make him starting quarterback. They forced Jimmy G out the door. And that was, no, they didn't force him out just yet, but they had Lance. They wanted Lance to play. Lance gets on the field, Lance gets hurt. In comes Jimmy G. Jimmy G gets hurt. So now Jimmy G gets hurt. And you bring in the third string quarterback. Your third string quarterback is Mr. Irrelevant. Mr. Irrelevant has never lost a game in the NFL that he started and finished. And I think it's like 9 games in a row. 9 regular season, if you count regular season and postseason, 9 games in a row. Finished. He's never walked off of that field at the end of the game being a loser. So, I mean,
accurate.
and when you look at him, it's like, you gotta look at Kyle Shanahan and just think, you can take anybody and be a great quarterback. You can blindly pick a fan and make them a great quarterback. Now, I will say that I'm not saying it in a way to disrespect Brock.
If I close my eyes and think hard enough, I think it's Nick Wright, but I look up and say, oh crap.
Right. Yeah. No, it's crazy because like I'm not copying dude, but in the day it's like came to the same realization. Like this Brock Purdy kid might not be garbage. Like it might be a little something under that pot that's making the water boil. So I mean, at the end of the day, Kyle Shanahan deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. He deserves, I don't know what, he deserves something. He deserves to walk into every store in the world and not have to pay a thing. Because what he's doing is ridiculous. Now, like I said, again, they got this right. If they want to win, right now is the time to do it. Their window for winning is right now. You got Brock Purdy on obviously a rookie deal. And you still have money to pay. I don't know where they put money from. You just paid Debo. I think Joey Bosa just got his money. You got Fred Warner. You got Greenlaw. You got the kid in the secondary. You still got Trent Williams up front. You got Christian McCaffrey in your backfield. You got George Kittle at tight end. I don't know where they find money at, but I digress. But yes, I will apologize. I don't do it often. I will 100% apologize. I did not expect for Brock Purdy to look this good. I won't say the 49ers because I expect the 49ers. I don't think 5-0, but I did expect the 49ers to look very good this season. At worst, 3-2, but I was expecting 4-1. Yeah, the way Brock Purdy has played, he's definitely blown me off my 2 feet with the way he's played because I expected him to look a little worse than what he already has. But he's playing great football. So kudos to him. That is my 2 cents of condolence.
Well, I will let him know. I know he's a big fan of the show. He watches all the time, so he'll feel good that he'll get to see that and hear that you apologize for sure. But yeah, no, definitely a great performance on his part. One more question for you real quick. Cowboys were your favorites to win the Super Bowl and all that fun stuff. But as I told you in the beginning, any team led by Dak Prescott will never win a Super Bowl. And last night was a good case why. 153 yards, 14 of 24, 1 touchdown, and 1 plus 2, I think, 3 interceptions. in the game. So yeah, where does that leave your hope? Do you think that the Cowboys can turn around, still make a run? You know, that little faith in my Eagles, or are you now switching to 49ers?
I just had to apologize. Now I gotta come in and explain. God. Oh man, listen.
Do you think I'm the only one? You're the only one that can give hell. You buy Braves hats. I hold your feet to the fire when you make ridiculous takes like the Cowboys are winning the NFC.
It wasn't ridiculous because you know what happened? We had this guy. He wore the same number I did in college, in high school football. They had this guy number 7. Obviously, I am a DB at heart. I will always be a DB at heart. But I need you to understand, the moment they lost Diggs was the moment that their season was going downhill very fast. And let me tell you what, Dan Quinn could afford to send the house, the kitchen, and every pot in it. Since Trayvon Diggs has been gone, that style of play is out of the window because your secondary cannot hold up in man. They can't play man. You got to try to disguise it. You got to try to get cute and fancy. When you had the league leader in interceptions, I forgot how many seasons, when you had that guy, you can afford for Dan Quinn to boast and brag and flex his guns. Now he's forced to be strategic, and it's not a good thing. On top of that, Michael Parsons, which is kind of crazy, who I played in 2K the other day. We had beat him, but it was crazy. But he,
2K.
we played him in the rec. He was he just kept shooting the ball. But
you played Micah Parsons?
Yeah, in 2K.
Nah, you just fucking with me.
No, I'm dead us. So, we actually played him in 2K. He was actually. I don't really know his team was sorry. He just kept shooting. But
you played 2K, and on the other end was Micah Parsons.
Yeah, how they do it is for any football player, basketball player. If you're like a actual football player in real life, you got like a football over your head. If you're a basketball player, you got a basketball. However, we went to the rec. So in the rec, you got to walk into this building. You got to go in as a team, whatever squad. You won't know who you're playing against until you get on the court and y'all can see each other overalls, whatever it is. So we playing, and in 2K, whenever you get the ball, your name pops up under you. So his name popped up, Michael Parsons, and it was like regular Michael. It was Michael Parsons with the football beside it. Then we went to his gamer tag. It was an actual gamer tag, but it wasn't his name. His name and his gamer tag are different. Then we went on. I went on his Twitch, and his I seen they were playing us. And
how long ago was this?
Probably about a week ago.
And you didn't think in this entire span that was news I'd be interested in?
No, not necessarily. Because it wasn't really much. I didn't record the game or nothing. He just kept shooting. But,
you didn't record the game. You didn't take nothing.
No, if he was a basketball
I've never met a more humble. I never met a more chill dude than you. It's official.
Yeah.
I thought I met some chill dudes. I have never met another human being as chill as you. Playing 2K with Michael Parsons is.
Yeah, I played against him, and we also over the summer we played 2K23. We played against J.R. Smith, and I forgot who else. But that's what happens whenever you're on the game. You run across. I run across people all the time and got like a little football over their head. But anyway, yeah.
Association of pro athletes around you just so common that's just come natural for you because you've done like 100 times. You'll be like, yeah, my uncle used to be pro, and then my brother plays for the Jaguars, and my cousin plays, basketball for them. But it just flows off your tongue like natural. Like the closest we have is probably like a D2 school.
Yeah, I can. I can say it. I can say it's kind of simple stuff when you look at it. But yeah, anyway, like I said, he played. Back to
we may not have any D1 athletes, but we got a hell of a lot of accountants and life insurance salesmen. So.
Yeah, that's shout life insurance. I'm about to indulge into that life, but yeah,
literally.
Yeah, like so serious. I got to get my I passed my life insurance exam Tuesday.
Woo!
Yes, sir, we in there. But anyways, Michael Parsons. I might need to take a life insurance exam on that defense, but Michael Parsons. It's like. I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't know if it's conditioning. I don't know if he's hurt. But it's like I see him on the sidelines a touch too much on key plays. There's a couple. I think it was the third possessions where he's on the bench. Like I said again, I'm assuming it's injury related. He's probably fighting off an injury. I'm not gonna just sit and say he doesn't want it. But in the day, he's always on the bench. Ever since Trayvon Diggs got hurt, I think the backup got hurt as well. They kept targeting Kearse. The worst part about all of this, the two worst things, one of them start with an N, one of them start with a D. Mike and Dak. Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott. I want to look square in the camera. Where's my camera? Can I see? Can y'all see me? I've never in my life.
Talk about a jump scare, dude.
I've never in my life thought I could say this, but Dak Prescott played an absolute awful game in every facet.
Never thought you were able to say that.
I never thought I had to say that about what I meant to say. The worst game he could have played, he played it yesterday. Like he looked at that defense and absolutely shit his pants. I knew the game was over in the first quarter.
Trying to laugh.
When this guy, they was on the goal line after the Christian McCaffrey fumble. They were on the goal line, and I knew the game. I kid you not, I knew the game was over. This man threw a go ball, a fade route to Michael Gallup. The ball, listen, when he let the ball go, you can just tell it was a awful ball. This man threw the ball.
This man.
Listen, he threw the ball like it was a punt. It was almost like he was trying to compete for who had the most air distance. It's like it was Air Jordan. This man threw the ball so high just for it to land inside the receiver. Anybody know if you're throwing a go ball and you got man coverage on the back end with the safety hot on the line trying to go and kill the receiver or make a play on the ball, that ball has to be one of two places. Either pinpoint perfect where it needs to go, which is on that kind of like right, like not out of bounds, but in front of the receiver to where the safety can't get to it fast enough and the receiver can make a safe catch and like fall or whatever. It has to be there, hitting them in stride. Or it has to go on his back shoulder out of bounds. So if he doesn't make a good play, then nobody can get it. This motherfucker threw it inside. He threw it inside of the receiver.
Because he's dog shit.
He threw it inside of the
I'm
receiver.
on record saying this.
But
why is this surprising you? He is dog shit.
It's almost like the NFL just have open trials before the games. It's like, yeah, boys, y'all can just kick here the fuck y'all want. Like this, and that shit is like, I honestly, again, I kid you not, the amount of football I watched, I was in the first quarter. I knew for a fact after that the game was over. It's over. It's over. Then he doubles down. He takes a god awful sack to Fred Warner. And he's out of the pocket. He's out of the pocket. This motherfucker he hitching the ball. Hitching the ball. He pump fakes. Who the fuck are you pump faking? Fred Warner is beelining to you. What are you doing? Like this and I'm like, I feel so bad for CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb just like, this motherfucker CeeDee Lamb he was by himself like two plays that just can't get him the fucking ball. He overshot that interception he threw to Gibson Jr. The fucking deep ball. This motherfucker threw another punt. He could I don't know if he thought he was Matthew Stafford with a no look. I don't know who the fuck. I think he thought he had on
Matthew Stafford in high school, bruh.
I think he thought he had on a headband when he had curly hair like with Patrick Mahomes. But this motherfucker, he threw the go ball.
Damn, I let Jay go with the red arm. He's been taking it. I love it.
He threw a go ball to Brandon Cooks, who they are utilizing so horribly. He threw a goal ball to Brent out.
You picked every Dallas
Right.
He picked every Dallas wide receiver, and it's been biting you in the ass all season long.
I'm thinking
What happened?
I'm thinking empty calorie Dak. I'm thinking they're going to lose, but it's going to be a fourth quarter. He's going to be throwing extra yards. It's going to make it look like that's what he's been doing his whole career.
But
the whole losing. And he looks like.
All right.
Go ahead.
No, go finish up. It looks like.
I'm just saying, like, it looks like it was supposed to be they get in the tight game, they fall behind, they go into halftime trailing, they try to come back in the third, they fuck it off, and they go into the fourth quarter, and Dak puts up like 150 fucking passing yards. That's what it was supposed to be. That was the plot. That was the whole. That was the shebang, or that was everything. That was the game. That was the game plan. That's Mike McCarthy literally drew it up just like that. That's how it's supposed to go. But this, I'm telling you, I kid you not,
bruh.
This motherfucker literally, he. What do you want me to do? Hold on, I gotta find out.
I have no, bro. You literally said the entire 2 episodes we made our predictions. Facts over feelings, facts over feelings, facts over feelings. That's why you're picking the Cowboys. Now you tell me this. Not only this, you picked the Giants to beat the Dolphins the other day.
Oh yeah,
and you keep going facts over feelings.
Like a jackass.
What of the Giants? I swear to you, the Dolphins could be playing St. Mary's School for the Blind, and you will pick them over. You won't pick the Dolphins.
By field goal. Mary plus 2.5. Damn it!
They dropped 70 points in a game, have the most yards of all times, but you won't pick them.
Did you see your Russell Wilson?
Bro, what part? My Russell Wilson? Why the hell is it my Russell Wilson?
Because he's not mine.
When did I don't want him.
Because he's not mine.
Put his ass up for adoption. I don't want him.
Put that motherfucker. I ain't gonna know. But no.
They lost to the Jets at home.
This motherfucker, he fumbled the game away. Literally, that shit was horrible. But no. Dak does not escape. This goal. I think I should hold a training camp for quarterbacks. And I think I'll be the best trainer in the world. All I'm gonna do is show footage of Dak, and I'm like, my whole camp is predicated on what not to do. Oh man, here, this is it. Look at this shit. Look at this. Yep. Watch this shit. Watch Dak. Nobody but Dak. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this. He threw a punt to the safety. What the fuck is he throwing it to? What? See him back there. This motherfucker must have been dressed in Invisiwear. Like, what the fuck is this man? Like, he threw that shit back there to him.
Bro must have just appeared like the Flash.
Right. This motherfucker must have snapped and just appeared at a ball. Who the fuck? Yep. Watch this shit. Watch Dak. Nobody but Dak. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this. He threw a punt to the safety. What the fuck is he throwing it to? What? See him back there. This motherfucker must have been dressed in Invisiwear. Like, what the fuck is this man? Like, he threw that shit back there to him.
Bro must have just appeared like the Flash.
Right. This motherfucker must have snapped and just appeared at a ball. Who the fuck can understand if you give CeeDee Lamb a try? Motherfucker, Brandon Cooks like 5'5". What are you doing? If it's not a hot route, if we're not throwing this motherfucker a seam, then he's not throwing the fucking ball. Why are we playing? I bet you Mike McCarthy is there like, yeah, throw it, Dak. Like, what the fuck are you throwing? Like, what are you doing? This motherfucker Mike McCarthy probably got a fucking crayon box in his fucking pocket, just drawing up shit like he's in the dirt. Like, yeah, Dak, we're gonna send Brandon Cooks, who's 5'1", fucking 88 pounds. We're gonna send his ass on the go, Dak. You're gonna throw it over his head.
He's got the 64 box of crayons.
You're gonna throw it over his head to the fucking safety, Dak. That's what we're gonna do. And then you come to the bench, you're gonna look confused, and we're gonna still listen. We're still gonna blame goddamn
There's got a coloring book on the side.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, coloring books and fucking Pepsi. This is all these niggas doing.
Oh my god.
Oh man, but God, who they try to blame? Who was the OC last year for him? He's on
the Chargers now.
Yeah, he's on my staff.
Kellen Moore.
There we go. Yes. We Dad, we can't blame it on Kellen anymore. Kellen's not here. That was horrible. But listen, if you thought that was horrible,
This is the most I've ever laughed on the show.
like,
ever.
let's see the next one. Like, come on.
A 12-minute
What the
duration.
hell
of
is it?
them.
He looks sick. He don't even know. Look at him. Yeah, Dak.
Look
Good
at that.
throw.
Look
Good
at
throw,
that.
Dak.
Look at that brain power right there.
Yeah. Good throw, Dak. You didn't write on the numbers.
The wrong
Look at
numbers,
him.
though.
Look at him.
You got
This
another one?
yes, I got 3. What you mean? I got 3. Come on, another one, 3. Like, bro, listen. All right, bro, listen. Now, at first, right?
The third
This
one.
right
What are
here,
you doing
I
on the third
wasn't.
one?
No, this is the second one. I wasn't blaming him
Okay.
at first, but I thought about it. It's absolutely his damn fault. Look at this shit. Look at this motherfucker here, man. He's trying to force a damn slant. Forcing a fucking slant. Who did he force that slant to? Michael Gallup. He can't separate from a parked car. We're gonna try to force him a slant. We're gonna force him a slant.
It's glad to have you back. This is the Jay I did 106 episodes with. This
Bro,
is
like,
the
this
Jay.
is-
107 and 108, 107 and 108. Something happened, but
Bro.
this is the one I remember.
Because
Oh my God.
I'm thinking about my pick. And I'm like, I really just picked this. I really picked.
You
these
have
motherfuckers.
2 Dallas wide receivers, 2 of them in your starting
For
roster.
what? For fucking
I don't know.
what?
That's why I had the
Guys,
worst week in
listen.
the league. I'm sorry, I had the 9th worst week in the league. But thank
I
God
had
I was
10.
playing you, and I'm
Right,
still
I had
4-1.
10.
You in the
Like,
10th.
bro, because Dak, once again, this league isn't based on wins, so that's great. All I need Dak to do is just be Dak Prescott. Throw the ball, give me like 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, horrible picks, and everything will be okay. This is my last one. This is the
I don't
third.
know if I got one more in me. I don't.
This is the third pick. All right. I would love to know, where is the quarterback job application? That's why I can fucking apply. Because if the criteria is what Dak Prescott possesses, then goddamn it, anybody can do it. There's no way. There's no fucking way. No way he threw this. There's no way he threw this pick. There's no way he threw this. I'm gonna try not to laugh. All right, I'm gonna try not to. All right?
Too late.
Listen, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Bro,
Impossible before he throws.
for anybody who don't know football, right there, that's not Dak's teammate. That's a 49er. All right. Let's watch this shit. Okay. The play is going. The inside motherfucker, this linebacker, not giving a shit about this inside guy. Let's watch this shit. Apparently, this shit is like foreign language to Dak. Like, this shit is. Look at this shit. No. This motherfucker faked nobody. Absolutely nobody. Listen. He faked absolutely
Told that
fucking
slot
nobody.
receiver, fuck you.
Right. Listen, these linebackers are like the greatest damn duo linebackers in the league right now. And he tried to fake them out with we're going to just clear out the middle of the field. Mike McCarthy and Dan Orlovsky said it on screen this morning, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. This man, Mike McCarthy, his favorite play in the fucking world is that goddamn slant route. For the reason Mike McCarthy thinks slant route. If y'all notice, the first interception was a horrible ball. It was a punt. The next two picks came off slant routes. And you would think these motherfuckers would stop running them.
And said, you know what? I'm going to chuck it.
Just listen.
This is what he saw, and he said, I'm going to throw it there.
Right. This motherfucker here is sitting flat. He did not open up to the number 2 receiver. He did not commit. He is still flat. If a guy is still sitting flat, he's flat footed. I can understand if he opened up his hips and ran with the number 2 receiver. He let him go past him because he know Dak ain't trying to throw it deep. He's trying to dink and Dak. And look at what he did.
Thank God I had the 49ers
Show
defense.
Dak. Look at him. Yeah, I'm done. I quit. Take me home.
Oh,
I'll
my
walk.
gosh.
I won't even take the plane. I'll walk.
What?
Like, let me. What y'all want me to do with that?
Oh my God. I needed this.
What am I supposed
oh
to
my
do?
God.
What
I
am I
needed
supposed
this.
to do with that?
Holy shit.
What am I supposed to do with that? I can't.
Not pick them to win the fucking NFC. That's what you need to do with it.
Oh, and then listen. What made it worse? Michael Parsons after the game. Yeah, they're not even all that good. They just hung up 42 points. It could have easily been 60. And you talking about they're not all that good? They played their backups the fourth quarter. They ran right at you. I think the playbook's out. If you want to listen, if you want to try,
They could have gave Dallas the plays. They still wouldn't have stopped them.
They could have spotted them 20, and they would have still lost. This is the NFL team.
20? They could have
spotted them 20 and still lost. It's my fault, but I believe that, and I did it. I did it, and I turned my head the other way when I did it. I believe that.
Turn your head and held your nose, I hope. Jesus.
Right. And again, I know it's early, it's week 5. I don't know how on God's green earth they're going to beat the 49ers. They might need.
Newsflash, they ain't.
They might need Emmitt Smith to be prime Emmitt Smith.
I legit said he could bring Emmitt Smith, be thrown to Jerry Rice, Terrell Owens, and Randy Moss on their prime, and he's still gonna suck.
Listen, we need to put in Cooper Rush. All right, we need to put in Cooper Rush. Well, not, and all losses are not created equal. I know it's people. Oh, but they're 3-2. Who the fuck cares? Nobody gives a flying dog.
Who the hell did they beat?
They beat the fucking Giants.
Danny Pennies.
Right. Danny Dam been fucking sacked 30,000 times in 2 weeks. Motherfucker, they can't goddamn block a virus. They ain't even got Wi-Fi. These motherfuckers, they can't block shit. They can't tackle worth a fork of down.
They got an offensive line made of Swiss cheese.
They listen, all the holes in that. I'm talking about the Seahawks, man. Them boy, you would have thought the Legion of Boom was out there. How good the Seahawks played. The Seahawks just smacking every time you look. Smack them. Daniel Jones can't even take 2 steps. I'm talking about they're just killing the kid. I want to blame Daniel Jones.
11 sacks.
They had 11 sacks. They gave up 17 sacks in 2 weeks. Great. The Cowboys 40 points against that team. What the fucking do? Then they played the Jets, who had aspirations of having Aaron Rodgers and said they got my cousin Zach Wilson. Then you go out there and you lose to Arizona, who Arizona is playing with their quarterback was practicing. He was studying for an exam the night before. This motherfucker wasn't even studying football. This motherfucker was he
had a lab report due.
Right. He's trying to be a biochemist. So y'all out here lost to Bill Nye science guy. Y'all got all audacity. Oh my God. And that team's supposed to go to the Super Bowl. What am I supposed to do? He still had no time to familiar with Shami at 11:59 that night. Unscathed.
Bro was doing a discussion board in between halves.
Literally, he's on the bench. He had the tablet in his hand looking at plays, quote unquote, like how we thought Kyler Murray was looking at plays. He's looking at Call of Duty. He's looking at plays. He's filling out questions, making sure he got his stuff together. Like, that's who they lost to. They lost to him. Then they come out here and they beat the Patriots. Oh my God. Who I don't even think they beat the Patriots. I think Bill Belichick beat the Patriots. They didn't even beat the Patriots. The Patriots beat themselves. And then you come and you play the 49ers, who are supposed to be. Before that game, many people would have considered the 49ers to be on par with the Cowboys, to be on par with the 49ers. However, the 49ers made those guys look so miserable. They personally gave the Cowboys an out-of-body experience. The Cowboys didn't know who they thought they were playing Pony League. They thought they were playing another sport. They must have thought they were going to play the 49ers in croquet or something. They were not prepared for that game. In no way, shape, form, or fashion. Dak needs to go to the bench. Mac Jones needs to go to the bench. Daniel Jones, even though you're getting sacked all over the yard, you got to pay a lot of money, you're supposed to be good, you're going to the bench. I say all that to say this. I don't know what I'm going to do in the NFC. All right? I don't know what I'm going to do. The NFC is literally the 49ers are obviously way better than them. The Eagles are better than them. The Lions are better than them. Hell, I think the Bucks better than them. I think Baker and company better than them.
I agree.
I mean, it's like the Seahawks are better than them. Like, flip a hope. These motherfuckers, and I'm done after this. I promise I'm done. These motherfuckers in the offseason talking about Super Bowl, talking about all-time defense. All-time for what? Why do we have to talk so much before it happens? Because all you do is paint a bigger bullseye on your back when it does not happen. You got Sauce Gardner and them boys talking about they're the 85 Bears or something like that, or the 01 Ravens. They letting teams get a lot of points on them too. The Cowboys gave up 42, and you're supposed to be this great historic defense. Why? For what? Just don't say anything. If you say it to yourself.
If you say it, back it up.
They can. They don't back it up. What?
They can't.
Listen, when I say,
dude, oh my god, dude,
the 49ers
I'm just gonna let them go.
front. They mauled them. Listen, I felt like
Believe it or not, folks, we had multiple topics here tonight.
Yeah, 100%. And I do apologize, but this is
no. This is made for some oh my god, I don't think I've ever laughed this hard on the show ever.
You look at the 49ers. Every level of position, they're better. Every level, running back, quarterback, receiver, O-line, tight end, D-line, linebackers, secondary, special teams.
Water boy, towel
Water
boy,
boy,
staff,
towel
athletic
boy,
director, general manager,
grass,
concession stands,
sand, whatever, mascot,
stars.
Who is the right? Like, it's almost like if you got, let's say iPhones, they don't like the iPhone 20, right? And you come out here with an iPhone 7. You're just outclassed. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do. The iPhone 7 can look at and say, yeah, I'm better than the iPhone 20. You're not. Like, there's just nothing that they could do. There's nothing they could do yesterday. Like that, like, they were so hopeless. I think if you would have even played the second string, they would have looked the same. They couldn't do anything.
Into attention about my Eagles, but I guess I'll just say they won the game and they're looking good.
Eagles,
but
listen, I can sum up the Eagles in two. The Eagles absolutely look almost like the 49ers. Listen, I would love to sit here and hate on the Eagles, but I kid you not. I watched that game as well because that was at 4:25. That was before the 8 o'clock game, before the demolition job, before the 49ers put on the Cowboys. But the Eagles played a hell of a game. It started off kind of muddy. You know, you look in the first half, Cooper Kupp, 95 yards, looking great. The Rams got that touchdown right before the half. And then you guys got the ball back and just got another touchdown as well. Antonio Brown made that corner. Not Antonio Brown. AJ Brown. Sorry. Yeah. He made that corner look absolutely stupid all day. I don't know why they thought single covering him was the smart thing to do. But yeah, no, you guys. And then that cheating play y'all got too. That Philly special joint was cheating.
It's not cheating, bro.
Yeah, it's actually not. You guys just actually make it.
We're just the only ones that can pull it off on a regular basis.
For some odd reason, like the amount of yardage y'all are like guaranteed to get it. I haven't seen that play not work yet. Like, y'all are guaranteed to get like 2-3 yards a clip.
Yeah, for the most part, things are great. The only complaint I have about the Eagles is they're not using DeAndre Swift enough. And one thing that's been bothering me is they keep saying, oh my god, look at all the emotion when we get angry and yell at each other on the sideline. That's just the guys trying to keep themselves in check. So it's not really anything big deal. I kind of like it, actually. It shows that they actually give a shit and they want to win. But yeah, seems like it's 49ers and Eagles. Dude, I'm gonna stop laughing right now. The Eagles and the championship, hopefully. But crazy.
It's 49ers, Eagles, and then the rest of the class. We going to, as far as I'm concerned, the Cowboys and Panthers.
I can't believe you picked the Giants over the Dolphins, but that's all for nothing.
Like 20% of why I picked them was because actually 30%.
Because you hate Tua.
No, Tua's garbage. Like 35% of why I picked them was because the Giants.
Can you just give me one valid reason why you would do that, other than the fact that you hate Tua?
No, cogently, I thought that the Dolphins don't got no defense.
The Giants have an offense?
They don't have an offense, but percent got a defense that's kind of there sometimes. The defense is kind of there, but no, I honestly thought Tua was going to shit the bucket. I thought that I didn't think we were going to contain Tyreek Hill, but I did think that, okay, we understand this guy's mad fast. We understand Tua wants to get him the ball in short situations. And Tyreek's going to make a guy miss. He's off to the races. So I thought that was going to be more contained to Tyreek end up with like a long touchdown. Like, okay. And, yeah, man.
The first 5 weeks, this is the stat line. Daniel Jones has been sacked 7, 3, 2, 10, and 6.
Yeah.
Bro was getting obliviated back there.
He's getting abused back there. He's like
he's been sacked 28 times in 5
like
games.
He's in a bad relationship. He's just getting abused, literally.
Brutal.
Every aspect. But yeah, you know, I can't listen. I'll be very honest, right? I will always and forever, no matter who the Miami Dolphins are playing, I will find a way to actually believe in other things. That's just how I am.
Let's see how long that lasts for you. Right now, you're 1-4.
Yeah, I am. That's fine. I can be 1-4. I just don't. I honestly don't believe in. I don't believe in the Dolphins. I just don't. I believe that when it's all said and done, the Dolphins will finish about second, third seed. Hopefully, the Jets can finally get some heart about themselves. They played decent for the last 2 weeks. They beat the Broncos, which they had to beat the Broncos. They played the Kansas City Chiefs pretty decent, even though Kansas City's not playing the way they should be right now. So let's see. But yeah, I just can't believe. I just can't believe in Tua. I'm sorry, I just can't believe in him. I have to see him healthy. And again, I mean, it's not. I just think he's sorry. I don't think he's a good football player. But what supersedes that, even though his numbers obviously suggest that he's not a good, bad football player at all. But I mean,
It's not bad.
Yeah, he's throwing the Lamborghinis and Ferraris, but even what supersedes that, honestly though, I think I'm too scared to root for him because I don't want to get my hopes up high on the kid, and obviously something bad happens, like he gets another injury, concussion, or whatever. That's what I'm saying. I just can't see, I can't see myself rooting for a guy and having that caution over me rooting for him. So yeah, I just don't.
What, the curse of the J?
Yeah. Some people call it CJ. Some people call it curse of the J. I just can't see. I don't want to do that to the kid.
Fair enough.
I don't think he's good. But
there's some.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's fair. Well, yeah, I think that checks all the boxes as far as the NFL goes. Obviously, a bunch of other stuff went on, but nothing too important or nothing that we can't cover in later episodes, especially tonight's game and all that fun stuff. But Jay, thank you. A very good episode tonight. Definitely made me laugh a good bit after that loss. Made things a lot smoother. It was our first rated R episode, so I think people will like it. At least I do.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. If you caught any offense to what I said, I do apologize about absolutely nothing. It's the truth.
Fuck yeah.
How I felt. Yeah, man. Like I say, you got. It's a wise saying. You gotta laugh at the pain. I ain't laughing about shit because I'm hurt. I'm hurt. And, I'm losing in all facets right now. My picks ain't going good. My team's in chaos and fantasy.
You got shellacked by me in fantasy this week?
Yeah, I got dog walked by Glenn in fantasy. Everybody's throwing me these BS deals, trying to get me to give up my first round pick, and I'm trying to hold on to it for dear life. But I'm almost rendered useless, so I don't know. But outside of that, this is definitely a great show, excellent show. Tune in for our next show. We cover things looking into next week, football. Obviously, more baseball is going to be going on, so we're going to hit on that. Basketball, NHL are right around the corner. We even got some preseason games going on in basketball right now. A lot of stuff in the works. You guys definitely leave a comment, let us know exactly what you want to see in the show, whether or not you want to come in the show or not. And yeah, Glenn, I'm gonna let you wrap us up here.
And a nice little bow. Ditto, of course, what my man said. But yeah, that'd be great. Stay tuned for more episodes, and this episode should be up shortly, alright? Have a good one. We will see y'all next time, alright?
Peace.